Hello, and welcome to our first year information presentation. I'm Cara McLaughlin, Principal here in St. Ciarán's Community School, and I'm really looking forward to welcoming your son or daughter to our school here in St. Ciarán's in September, in August. This presentation is, I suppose, to provide you with some information that you'll find useful in the transition of your son or daughter to our school, and to let you know how we will communicate and work with you in supporting your son or daughter when they come to St. Ciarán's Community School. First of all, I'd just like to give you an introduction to our ethos and our mission statement here in St. Ciarán's Community School. Our school wants to provide a really well-rounded education for your son or daughter. Not only do we want them to achieve their academic potential, but we also want to look after their well-being and their spiritual, moral and physical development. We understand and feel that students who are happy, healthy and well-rounded students achieve better academically, and therefore we want to encourage them to work hard, be respectful of others, have a set of Christian values, and take the opportunities that will be presented to them along their journey here in St. Ciarán's Community School to become a really well-rounded person. And I suppose to try new things and to experience new things and to achieve their full potential. And we understand that as a school, we need to work really closely with you, their parents, to get to know them really well and to be able to support them in their journey through their 5 or 6 years with us here in St. Ciarán's. In order to look after your son or daughter and to ensure that they are achieving academically, we have a number of management positions in place here in school to support our students. Firstly, we have Miss O'Donnell who looks after and watches the academic tracking of students. So we will use information that we have from the transition of students from primary to secondary, Cat 4 testing, which we will do when students are with us in first year, and our in-house exams and class exams that are information that comes from teachers, in order to track students academically and to ensure that they are staying on target. Mr. Gibney will look after in particular students who are very gifted and talented, and will help to nurture and provide them with extension activities and inform parents of opportunities that are available in universities to help provide these extension activities for students who are academically gifted. Mr. Oates, our guidance counsellor, also works with students in all year groups to support them in their academic work. You know, obviously at senior cycle, he works really closely with students and helping them to decide what their pathway will be for after school. But the whole way along, he will talk to them about picking their subject options, for example, study timetables, study skills, etc., in order to support them on their journey through St. Ciarán's. We also have a post holder in relation to ICT for teaching and learning, and we are a Microsoft school and we use Teams to support our students in their classwork, and we find that this is a great way in order to be able to keep students up to date and in connection with their teachers and being able to access resources with their teachers regularly. We have an attendance officer in place because we understand that the correlation between good attendance and attainment is very strong. Students who attend school regularly and have very high attendance are those that achieve their potential and achieve their best. Coming into school every day is really important. Students won't fall behind, won't feel lost in classes, and will be able to achieve their potential easier. We also have an SSE team led by Miss Sarah Mannix, who work on our SSE and our strategic plan and ensure that we are constantly improving our school for our students here in St. Ciarán's Community School. We are really proud of our students here in St. Ciarán's Community School, and at the time of year in August, we love to see our students come back who have just received their Leaving Cert results. This group of students here achieved over 500 points in their Leaving Cert, and they're gone on to school, to universities, colleges, both in Europe and in Ireland, and they have, you know, really exciting years ahead of them, and we're very proud of them and the hard work that they have done and what they have achieved. Every year we're delighted to attend University Scholarship Awards, where our students have been given a scholarship to into their university courses. Over the past few years, we've been in DCU, Maynooth, Trinity, and to name but a few. And we're really, really proud of our students. This is a real testament to the hard work that they had put in here in St. Ciarán's Community School. And it really puts them on the right foot in college. And we are absolutely delighted for them and look forward to what they get up to in the
I'm now going to take you through the pastoral support we offer our students here in St. Ciarán's Community School. Along with your classroom teacher, we also have a number of supports put in place to ensure the well-being of our students are cared for. We start off with your tutor. Students will meet their tutor every morning. They will help them settle into the school and classroom routines. They'll offer advice on any queries they might have, especially in the first couple of months. They'll oversee the welfare of the class group as a whole. Then you have the year head. The year head oversees the welfare of the year group so that all of their learning is supported. They also ensure the year group follow the code of behaviour, while also promoting the personal development and well-being of all of the pupils throughout the school and also in first year. We then have our guidance counsellor, our chaplain, the principal and deputy principal, and then we have our SEN team. We work tirelessly every year to make sure each student who requires support is supported in the best way possible. When our students come to St. Ciarán's, while settling in, all students will undergo the Category 4 testing. This will allow us to monitor progress throughout their time here in St. Ciarán's Community School. Students will meet our wonderful supervisors, and they're the ones that will be there to help them in the corridors and help them around their locker areas and help them settle into all aspects of school life. They will all be given a locker that will help them be organised for each school day. In first year, our students get an earlier lunchtime. They get out 5 minutes early, and this allows them to get down to the canteen first to beat the crowd, allow them to get their food and be sitting and settled before the rest of the school joins them. In St. Ciarán's, we offer friendship and wellbeing weeks. This is to promote our students understanding each other and communicating with each other in a positive manner. We have a first year bonding trip. There's a games room for during lunchtime. Again, another opportunity to settle in with new friends and make new friends. And we also offer a breakfast and homework club. Each year, each of our first years, when they start in August or September, they go through a first year induction. This induction program has a series of workshops. In those workshops, topics include how to read the timetable, making new friends, team building activities, and managing themselves, how to manage themselves correctly and positively in a school environment. They'll also learn how to work as part of a team. There'll also be an induction into the use of Microsoft Teams and Outlook. That's our main source of communication between teachers and students here in school. We will also be communicating with schools and parents about our day in June, where our incoming first years are invited in and have the school all to themselves. Here we offer them a tour of the school, where they get to meet a number of teachers that will be teaching them in the coming school year. They'll also get a general introduction to the school day. They'll be shown where their lockers are and how to use them correctly, so nice and efficiently when they're in school. They'll be shown all the different extracurricular activities we offer here at St. Ciarán's. They'll be shown around the school where the canteen is, where the PE hall is. And they'll also go through their subject options. These are options they're going to have to choose 3 of when they start in first year. So they will go through each one of their option subjects. What is an option subject? And what do you do in each one of those? They'll be carried through a timetable, what a timetable looks like, and how they would navigate that throughout a school day. And the same form, they will carry through their journal and how they could use their journal effectively to promote their learning in the class. As I mentioned earlier, we have Friendship Week. That generally falls in October. That has a number of different teams in it, and that is there to promote the power of positive behaviour and positive communication amongst our student cohort. In class, during Friendship Week, we have teamed lessons, there's keynote speakers, we have some cross-curricular activities, we have some anti-bullying talks, and we have a first-year trip. And the main goal of the week is to ensure each student understands what friendship is and the power of their communication and their behaviour towards their peers. We also have a number of extracurricular activities here at St. Ciarán's Community School, a wide range of them. With that, we have some basketball teams, football teams, hurling, athletics, soccer, rugby. We have an equine club, we have a golf team, a book club, an Irish club, we have a debating team, we have young scientists, talent show, drama, electronics club, and there's a games club, a student council, a green schools committee, and many more on offer for all our students. Here's a selection of some of the images based on our extracurricular. Some of our football teams, both boys and girls. We have our basketball teams, which from our equine club. And then we have our Zambia immersion program, where a number of our students travelled over to Zambia for 3 weeks to immerse themselves in the Zambian culture. We have our Erasmus program, and we have our trip to Barcelona that is again part of an abroad trip that is offered to the students in first year. We also have our ski trip to Italy as well. Our incoming first years will be at the start of their junior cycle journey. In that, they will learn a number of key skills about being literate, managing themselves, staying well, managing information and thinking, being numerous, being creative, working with others and communicating. They'll have all of those key skills. And that is built up. And what it looks like is the core subjects in junior cycle will be English, Irish, maths, religious education, history, geography, CSP, and digital media and literacy. The short courses on offer will be PE and SPHE. Our option subjects that our first years will have to choose from is art, woodwork, German, business, home economics, science, French, metalwork, technical graphics, music. And when they have their options chosen, there will be lots of assessment and reporting throughout the 3 years. So the purpose of assessment at this stage of education is to support learning. I suppose junior cycle, there is exams in the 3rd year, but there is also opportunities to support learning through assessment throughout the 3 years. So there's kind of ongoing assessment. That ongoing assessment and reporting to parents through journals, copies, and end-of-year reports. There's lots of project work, research work, and focus on reflection. And then in 2nd year, they will do classroom-based assessments. So that'll be the first classroom-based assessment they will do. They will also do classroom-based assessments in 3rd year. And they will do a reflective assessment task in some subjects. So what this looks like throughout the 3 years of the junior cycle. We are now at this stage, transition from primary school, where they enter 1st year. As they go through the information, they'll go into 2nd year. But throughout that, there is lots of ongoing assessment. Then we have their first classroom-based assessment. They'll check in. Our incoming first years will be at the start of their junior cycle journey. In that, they will learn a number of key skills about being literate, managing themselves, staying well, managing information and thinking, being numerous, being creative, working with others and communicating. They'll have all of those key skills. And that is built up. And what it looks like is the core subjects in junior cycle will be English, Irish, maths, religious education, history, geography, CSP, and digital media and literacy. The short courses on offer will be PE and SPHE. Our option subjects that our first years will have to choose from is art, woodwork, German, business, home economics, science, French, metalwork, technical graphics, music. And when they have their options chosen, there will be lots of assessment and reporting throughout the 3 years. So the purpose of assessment at this stage of education is to support learning. I suppose junior cycle, there is exams in the 3rd year, but there is also opportunities to support learning through assessment throughout the 3 years. So there's kind of ongoing assessment. That ongoing assessment and reporting to parents through journals, copies, and end of year reports. There's lots of project work, research work, and focus on reflection. And then in 2nd year, they will do classroom-based assessments. So that'll be the first classroom-based assessment they will do. They will also do classroom-based assessments in 3rd year. And they will do a reflective assessment task in some subjects. So what this looks like throughout the 3 years of the junior cycle. We are now at this stage, transition from primary school, where they enter 1st year. As they go through the information, they'll go into 2nd year. But throughout that, there is lots of ongoing assessment. Then we have their first classroom-based assessment. They'll check in there throughout 2nd year in each subject area. They will then go into 3rd year with ongoing assessment throughout. In 3rd year, they will also have another check-in and more classroom-based assessments. This is all in preparation for the end of 3rd year exams for their junior cycle. They will have a reflection and assessment task in most subjects. And then the final check-in is the final assessment at the end of 3rd year. So the ongoing assessment supports the student learning throughout their junior cycle journey.
Hello, my name is Noreen Fleming. I'm the SENCO here in St. Ciarán's Community School. I'm going to use this time to outline our support structures here in St. Ciarán's. We operate an anchor teacher structure. This means that as coordinator, I oversee the running of the whole SEN department, and other colleagues have responsibility for individual year groups. The anchor teacher for you, our incoming first years, is Miss Megan Clark. Many of you will have spoken to Miss Clark at this stage of the year, and we cannot impress how important it is to maintain open lines of communication for us all to work together to support your child as they begin their post-primary journey, and indeed as that journey moves along. Myself and Miss Clark have been out to all incoming students' primary schools and have completed a thorough transition of information for teachers to support your child as they start here in late August. Miss Maria Murtha is our autism class coordinator, and Miss Emer Walsh is the AS anchor for incoming students. In terms of the support that we offer here in St. Ciarán's, we follow the NEP's Continuum of Support guidelines. This is support for all, support for some, and support for a few. Support for all in this guise is in the form of team teaching, in-class check-ins, and general support that happen within the classroom itself. Support for some. This looks like withdrawal in small groups, perhaps during Irish if a student has an exemption, or indeed 6 or 8 week blocks of withdrawal to address a particular need of a student. And finally, support for a few. This is for our students who have the greatest level of need. For example, primary care needs that require SNA support, medical needs, students who are following the Level 2 learning programme, students who are in our autism class following the Level 2 or Level 1 learning programmes, and students for whom English is an additional language. I should point out that the continuum of support is fluid. Students' needs can change as they progress through post-primary education, and for some students they may start on support for a few. But for example, if a student comes into us with English as an additional language, they will start at a few, but the aim would be for that student that they finish when they graduate with support for some or support for all. Our ultimate aim, I suppose, is for all students for all students in our care, that they reach their full potential and leave St. Ciarán's able to live life to the full in the most independent way for them. We would ask that if you've got any questions to please contact us. If you have any reports that you would like to share with us, we would greatly appreciate them. And most of all, we are happy to support you and your child on their post-primary journey. Thank you.
Now I'm going to take you through some of the key things that you need to know about our school and what to expect, I suppose, from the year ahead here in St. Ciarán's Community School. So the programmes we offer here in St. Ciarán's Community School are really varied. So obviously your son or daughter is joining us in Junior Cycle, where we offer Junior Cycle and Level 1 and Level 2 learning programmes. We also offer Transition Year here. It's an optional, so students can decide to opt into Transition Year or to go directly on to Senior Cycle. In Senior Cycle, we offer Leaving Cert Established, Leaving Cert Applied and Leaving Cert Vocational programme. We offer a wide variety of subjects here in St. Ciarán's Community School. So at Junior Cycle, our core subjects, which all of your children will do, are English, Irish, Maths. They study those at higher and ordinary level. And then at common level, History, Geography, Religion. Then we do CSPE, SPHE, PE and Digital Literacy. And SPHE and PE are short courses at Junior Cycle. The option subjects that we offer, which your son or daughter will pick 3 of, are Art, Business, French, German, Home Ec, Science, Material Technology, Metalwork, Technical Graphics and Music. At Senior Cycle, as you can see, we offer more option subjects. So at that point, students study the following core subjects: English, Irish, Maths, PE, Religious Education, Career Guidance and SPHE. And then they pick 4 from the following list of option subjects. So Accounting, Ag Science, Applied Maths, Art, Biology, Business, Chemistry, Construction, Economics, Engineering, French, Geography, German, Home Ec, History, Music, Physics and DCG. So we offer a very wide variety of subjects to our students so that they can, take up the subjects that they really enjoy learning and that they will be able to achieve their potential in. So I would ask you to visit our school website and look at the policy section. We have a number of policies in place to support the running of our school. In order to provide a well-run school for your son or daughter, these policies are in place to protect them. They ensure that they are safe here, that they're well looked after here, and that they will also achieve their potential. So we would ask that you familiarise yourself with these policies that we have in place in order to achieve that. One of the most important policies here in St. Ciarán's Community School is the Code of Behaviour, and we would ask that you make yourself familiar with this. We have sent you a copy of this as part of enrolment, and you have signed it as part of enrolment here in St. Ciarán's Community School. It is in place to ensure that students are safe and happy here in St. Ciarán's, and we ask that we have cooperation with parents in order to achieve this. We would ask for your cooperation in ensuring that your son or daughter attends our school regularly. We know that students who have really good attendance reach their academic potential and excel here in St. Ciarán's. When students are missing classes, they're missing out on valuable learning that has taken place that day, and they are at risk of falling behind and feeling lost and a little bit anxious about what's happening in their classes. So we would ask that you would try to, where you can, to make appointments for your son or daughter outside of school time. Junior Cycle Book Scheme was introduced this year, and this scheme will remove the cost from families of funding school books and core classroom materials. So therefore, we will not be charging any book rental to incoming first-year parents or parents of Junior Cycle students this year. As part of the scheme, all school books remain ownership of the school and will be returned by your son or daughter at the end of each year or at the end of Junior Cycle, depending on each individual subject. The books are on loan from the school and they will be reused across other years. So therefore, it's really important that the books are kept in good condition. The books will be provided covered, and therefore we ask that students keep them in good condition and mind them. If they are lost or damaged, parents will be charged to replace the damaged books. We would ask that parents pay the school charges that have been assigned to them on our VSWare app by the 8th of August. Our school uniform went under review about 2 years ago. We would have consulted at that time with parents, students and staff here in St. Ciarán's Community School. Following that review, we made some changes to our school jacket. We introduced a PE uniform and we allow students wear complete black runners. We would ask for parents to cooperate with us and ensure that students present at school in the correct uniform every day. For junior cycle students, the uniform is the maroon jumper, grey trousers or skirt, grey or white shirt. And then the PE uniform can be worn on the day the student has PE for the full entire day, and also on extracurricular trips and activities. Teachers will inform students when they can wear their PE uniform. We would ask for cooperation from parents with this, that they ensure that students are in the correct uniform. The runners that the students wear must be completely black, no white at all or any colour as part of the laces or the sole or the design, and they must wear the correct school jacket to school every day. The main method of communication that we have with parents is through our VSWare app. We also would ask that you would check your son or daughter's journal. That way teachers may write notes home to you with regard to maybe homework completion or materials that they might need for class, for example, what day of the week that they have PE class, or if they do home economics or another subject and that they need ingredients or particular materials for that class that day. So we would ask that you would check the student journal weekly, and there is a place for parents to sign it. You should see that students are completing and writing in the work that they have completed in class each day in the student journal. And this is a really good way of you helping them keep up to date with the work that they need to do in school. Our VSWare app is the main way in which we will communicate with you. You will receive texts from us on occasion when we have very important information to share, but most of our mail will go through VSWare directly to the app that you can have installed on your phone. Our main method of communication with you as a parent is through VSWare. We would ask that you have downloaded the app onto your phone. We will send all our written communication to you through the mail function in VSWare. So for example, correspondence will go out about startup in September and incoming first year school start dates. School reports are also available through VSWare, attendance records, student timetable and payment of fees. So just to take you through some information around the working of VSWare, when you download the app on your phone, this is where you will see the dashboard. So the name of your student will be on the dashboard, and if you have more than one child here, you can see each student individually through the app. It is really important that when you download the app, you allow push notifications. If you don't allow push notifications, you won't be alerted to any new mail or correspondence that comes or any new fee that is assigned. So please make sure that you allow push notifications on the app. You will be able to see your son or daughter's timetable through the app. So you will be able to keep track of the days that they have, for example, PE, or that they, for example, have home ec or any other subject that they may require to bring specific materials to school. You will also be able to pay fees through the VSWare app. So already you will see the fees I've mentioned earlier assigned to you on VSWare, and you will be able to pay them through the app. We will also be putting fees, for example, for extracurricular activities and trips and tours onto VSWare. So it is important that you have the push notifications on so that you can see when these fees are assigned to your son or daughter. If you have any problem at all with accessing VSWare, please contact our office, and the girls in the office, Shirley and Francis, will be more than happy to help you. As I mentioned, VSWare will also share your students' academic record or their school report. So you will see two types of reports on VSWare. the state CBA, which is the classroom-based assessments that they complete in school, and also their term report, which is their Christmas and summer exam report. You can also use VSware to track attendance. So in the attendance tab, you will be able to see how many days your son or daughter has missed, and you can also see class by class basis attendance. It is really important if your son or daughter is not attending school for any particular reason, for example through illness, that you will mark their attendance as ill through the app. This is how you communicate with us that your son or daughter is not present in school. Our school website is another method of communicating with you. You can check our school website, and on it you will see our updated policies, information about our curriculum and extracurricular activities, and what is going on in school at any particular time. For example, our school calendar is available on the school website. So if you were looking at what days we were closed or when we're reopening, etc., you will be able to find this information out on our school website. We also communicate with you through our social media, and we would ask that you follow or like us on Facebook, X and Instagram. We use this platform to share with you all the different activities that our students are involved with here in St. Ciarán's, and you will see the variety and the wide variety of activities that our students are involved in and the academic and extracurricular successes that they have. It's a great way of keeping up to date of everything that is going on here in St. Ciarán's. It's a brilliant way for us to celebrate our students here in the school. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentation this evening. We really hope that it was informative and it's answered any of the questions that you have had. However, if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact us here in the school. Pick up the phone or send an email through to the office and we will reply to you. We look forward to seeing your son or daughter on our day in June and also in August when they start here for the first time. Thank you for listening.